What's up, YouTube's PZS in here. So I'm gonna be doing a new Zippo video for you guys today, but I've actually got two new Zippos. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and get into it. Before I start though, I'd like to go ahead and let you guys know that I have a cough again. So, and it's not really that bad, but yeah, I'm going to sound a little bit weird in this video because I was coughing really badly last night. Apparently, I have never had a throat so sore. Luckily, it seems though that when I sat up in bed, the cough kind of stopped. So it must have just been the way I was laying down or something. I have no idea, but it was brutal. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into this. Okay, so I have two new Zippos. Let's go ahead and let's start with this one right here. Let's move this one off to the side. This one was the Zippo that I was going to be getting as my 30th Zippo. This is the one that I was planning on being my 30th Zippo. But then obviously, you know, my 30th Zippo wound up being a graduation present. It wound up being a customized Zippo actually. So if you've never seen one of those, you should check out my last new Zippo video, even though it is kind of a slideshow, not really a video. But this one here is 151 Spectrum, and you can see right here you got this big old tag. Yeah, I probably should mention that I got both of these Zippos at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. We, my youth group, for the grad retreat, we ended up going there to the actual store, so I've had to get some souvenirs there, obviously. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here it is. Now, the keen-eyed of you will note that this is a very weird-looking Spectrum, and that is because it is. I'm actually going to, I'm thinking I'm going to have to send this one back in to them and see if I can get it replaced, because this side, I don't know how I didn't notice this when I was, you know, browsing, but this side is insanely faded. You'll see just how faded it is when I flip it over and show you that side. See the difference? That's what it should look like on both sides, but rather this side looks fine, but then we have this side which is really faded. So that is completely unacceptable to me. I am going to need to be sending this in probably back into Smoky Mountain Knife Works, see if they have one that maybe hasn't been in the display. I don't know how, well, surely this hasn't been sitting there that long. This was made in January of this year, actually, January of 13. There's your proof right there. It's made in January of 13, so this year, and it's currently June of this year, so I don't know. I guess if they have had it ever since it was made and it's been sitting in there for half a year, there wasn't like a sunroof above it or anything. At least I don't think there was. So that's really interesting. Or not a sunroof, a skylight. There wasn't like a skylight above it or anything. So, but maybe there was. Maybe I just never looked. But yeah, as you can see, it's definitely very faded on this side, which is unfortunate because this is the side that is the presentation side. Now, one thing I wanted to go ahead and show you guys, in case you haven't seen a 2013 lighter, is they finally got rid of the Zippo Blue advertisement, and they changed it to this. Basically what it says is, congratulations on your purchase of this quality Zippo product. For great tips and hints on the care of your new lighter, visit zippo.com/care. And then down here they've got this really weird factoid. I honestly don't know why that's there. I guess it's to discourage people from copying them, but also, did you know that genuine Zippo products are legally protected by patents and trademark registration? Visit zippo.com/patents for details. So, I don't really know why that's there. That's really odd. It's just kind of interesting how they make a point to point that out there. So, I guess they're just getting really sick and tired of people like copying their designs, or I don't know. I don't know if that's going to really stop anything or not, but there you go. It's kind of weird. In terms of the actual guarantee here, let me go and get it out. Guarantee is unfortunately completely unchanged. You can still see it's got the original Zippo Blue right there, so it doesn't even have any mention of the Zippo Blue 2, which is kind of strange. You would think that they would have done that by now, but there you go, they haven't. Maybe next year's mine will actually have these pamphlets changed, because these pamphlets have been like this since 2007. That's pre-iPhone. To give you guys an idea, that's pre-iPhone. So that was before the iPhone existed, before the iPhone was even a thing. Maybe people were starting to make like concept models of the iPhone, but it wasn't. It definitely wasn't even in production back then. Okay, and then we have this one. Now this one I'm a little bit more happy about. This one, well, model for this one is, let's see, yeah, it's model 200 Smoky Mountain Knife. You can see it was $16.99, so it's actually pretty cheap, especially for what it is. And here it is. It is the Smoky Mountain Knife Works Zippo. I love it. This is definitely my new favorite Zippo. It's great. I'm gonna have to find a spot for this in my display. Check this thing out. So as you can see here, it's Smoky Mountain Knife Works up there at the top, and then down here it says the world's largest knife showplace. Now, I don't know if you can get this like on their website or something. It would be actually kind of cool if you had to be at the store to buy this. That actually I think would be kind of neat. But yeah, like I say, Model 200. Look it up on the internet and see if you can find it. You might be able to get it. I mean, I'm sure there's people who sell it online, but I think it'd be kind of neat if you know this was like a Zippo you had to buy at the physical store. But I don't know. I like it. World's largest knife show place. They got a picture of the place right there. Really big place. And then right here we've got B of 2013. So this is made in February of this year. Let's actually take a look at the insert of this one. I guess we'll take a look at the insert of that one too. Just kind of gotten out of the habit of checking the inserts. I don't really know why. Insert for this thing was made in January of this year. Everything else, by the way, about the insert is unchanged. Still got the flint in it. I think I'll be popping that out. I'll be taking that out as soon as I'm done with this video. I actually need to take the flint out of the other one too. But yeah, it's on a nice brush chrome. You can kind of see, there's the nice high polished side. The sides are always high polished, and then we got the brush chrome finish. I really like these brush chrome ones. I think they're really classy. They make really good users because they look really good, and the side finish here is pretty resilient. It's really difficult to scratch this, but excuse me. Obviously, this one is not going to be a user. It's going to be a souvenir. It's more of a souvenir than a user. And the insert for this one was made in let's have a look. In February of 13, so if we just switched these two inserts here, they would be matching, but this is the insert that the Spectrum one came with, so I'm going to keep that. And by the way, as I've mentioned in past videos, I feel like, sometimes I have to mention this because people do get on me for this. The inserts do not need to match to be a genuine Zippo. If you have a Zippo with a insert that, the dates don't match, on the case and the insert, that actually means nothing. That just means that the insert and the case were made at different times of the year. That's literally all it means. It's the same. It's still genuine. So because these two, are about a month apart, does not mean that this is not a Zippo. This is in fact a Zippo. So you can trust me on that one, guys. Guarantee you this is a Zippo. So just the dates don't always match. I think there was a time where they used to match, but they don't anymore. And that's because I think they mass-produce these inserts. I don't know, maybe they do it to where like one day they make only inserts and then another day they make only cases. And obviously I don't know how many different types of cases they make. They might make Spectrums, and they might make 5 different models of I don't know how they work. It'd be really, really interesting actually to find out. Maybe one day I'll have to ask them. One day I do want to go to the Zippo Case Visitor Center, so that might be an interesting question to ask if they do that. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully I can get the situation with the Spectrum one sorted out. For now, I guess I could just put it in backwards and it looks fine, but yeah, I don't like that. The hinge is pressing up against the side there. I don't like that one bit. So thanks for watching, everybody, and adios.